Welcome back to Brazen Brits. My name is Laurence.
And I'm Natalie.
Now, if you've been watching our videos the past few weeks, you will know that one, our poor little baby dog Jax has cancer, and so we will not be travelling this summer. So he has to be here for chemo for 25 weeks or 20 weeks. Number two, we have our rig up for sale. It's a Grand Design 312 BHTS travel trailer. It's up for sale. And number three, we're going to be buying another rig, something different. We want to change. And so we are here at General RV in Akala. Interesting fact, this is where Matt from Matt's RV Reviews works, but he's not here today because he's at a show somewhere.
So we have Stan instead.
We have Stan, who honestly, he's better looking, he's funnier, he's probably better on no offence Matt, I'm sorry. We're friends with Matt, it's okay, it's okay. So anyway, so we're here and we're going to give you a tour of a rig. Could it be our next rig?
Well, it makes me wonder.
This week's video is this Springdale, what is the model? 1750RD? 1750RD.
Okay.
Now this, I've put this on the list because it checks the box number one, which we have as price. But actually I'm going to change it to affordability.
Okay.
Because if we do price, this will be a low score.
Yes.
So affordability, this is a 10.
Yes, I agree.
Straight away it's a 10. So let's go have a look around inside and then we can check out some of the outside and we'll mark off and give it a score at the end on all of our stuff.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Corner bed, immediately. I'm going to mark that down just for that.
Okay, so one thing Natalie doesn't like about our rig is even though the bedroom is huge and the bed is huge, there is no space to kind of get dressed around it.
Yeah.
So we always get dressed in the hallway.
And one of the someone commented on our last video, thank you for your comments by the way, and said one of the worst things they had about their rig was they had to climb over the husband to go to the toilet in the middle of the night. So that was an instant no from me, no corner beds.
And honestly, we're not, and I'm going to be ageist here, we're not really at that age where we have to do that, so I don't know why you're worried about that.
I
do you?
Yes.
No way, I didn't know that.
Yes, it's very normal.
Right, I changed the widescreen so you can get a better view, because this is, so the big thing about this is only 14,000 I think. Or
14,999.
14,999 plus you have fees on top, bear that in mind, but 14,999, which is the cheapest one on our list that we'll be looking at. But it's only like 21 feet. So, and actually I'm honestly really impressed. I'll give you a quick glance here, but go on, show us the bathroom.
Alright, the bathroom's actually quite big. I'm quite surprised by that. I don't know if you'll be able to stand up in the shower because that's a bit of a step up.
Well, you're what, 5'4"?
5'2".
Oh, are you?
Rude and a half.
Midget.
Don't like the quality of the
no,
there's a lot of space
but
here.
there is a lot of space. Everything's plastic is the problem here, so we obviously have the plastic, you know. What could you really expect?
This is bigger than I thought.
But you still have the fan. Everything's just, it's all RV stuff, it's just slightly
funny that we're in an RV
crappier. Like it's the cheap version of everything. But
true, but it's a cheap rig, honey.
Here you go.
Oh, okay.
Film me in the shower.
Alright. Not fair time, Ross.
That's for our OnlyFans though. Yeah, so I'm 5'10", probably 5'9" now because I think I'm starting to shrink. Maybe 6'1", 6'2". So, but I mean, it's space-wise, it's huge.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised.
You can have you can get, this is for a shower curtain, but you can get one that curves round, which I'll definitely do.
I'm not sure that would work with the sink, but yes.
All right.
Should we move on to
kitchen?
The kitchen? That's, again, more counter space than I thought.
Everything you need. So you've got the two burners here.
Yeah.
You have a little fan. There's no power in this, as you can tell. There's no AC. It's hot.
No oven. Woohoo.
Drawers. Again, like the drawer fittings just aren't that great. What's this? The furnace, I think. That is a furnace. Then we have the plumbing. Loads of space back here. That goes all the way back.
Nice.
So that's great. Sink. Plastic.
I like the faucet though.
Faucet is very nice. That's like a matte. I wonder if that'll scratch, but yeah, that's like a matte effect. There's no microwave. Oh, there is a microwave. Okay, so in here, whoa, that's loads of storage. Look at that, that's huge.
It's not good for not big a short ass, but yeah.
True. So we have a microwave. I'm not sure if this is convection or not. Says for household only.
Oh.
I don't think it's a convection, so it's just a normal microwave, and then pretty decent fridge, and then that's obviously the well, not obviously at all. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so that's the fuse box, and then we may as well go straight on here. We have one AC unit, a whole bunch of lights, obviously a place to mount a TV here. You can choose your own TV, which I really like, because we still use the original one in our rig, and I've always wanted to replace it with a smart TV. So I like the fact they don't come with TVs, because one, you might not want it, and two, it might not be the one you want. So I also like to watch stuff in 4K, and now Starlink's out, we can actually do that. So then you just have like a booth, sofa, bed thing. So this does, I can see the mounts here, this flips out into a bed. It's probably what, a single, I would say, and it's probably about 5'8". Interestingly, there's a big cabinet part here. I don't know what that is. That must be something to do with the outside storage, maybe a water tank, something like that. And then we have loads of storage here.
But I think there's no office space, so...
No, there isn't. There's no office space. But honestly, we wanted to just get like the cheapest one, sorry, the most affordable one that they have on the lot, to see how this compares to the other ones that we'll be reviewing over the next few weeks.
Yes.
So, and honestly, like, this is way better than I thought it was going to be.
For this price, I'm impressed, actually, yeah.
I'd buy this for weekends. We could even survive in here with the dogs for weekends.
Absolutely, yeah. I
if
agree.
we were just doing local trips in Florida around our home base, I would absolutely buy this. I
would tend to agree. For weekend warriors, this is a great deal.
Yeah, because over time you can upgrade all the little things. Like, this sink is awful. Like, honestly, that sink is terrible. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm sure it works as a sink, but it just doesn't give you a nice fluffy feeling when you use it, like the stainless steel one we have in our rig. So
should we go check out the outside?
Let's do the outside. Okay, I've already spotted a few reasons why this is very, very affordable. The first one is it has a manual jack. The second one is it only has one propane tank, and the third one is it only has a old school what do you call it? Marine grade battery. It's what are they called? Lithium or AGM or whatever. Anyway, so it's something upgradable. All of these things are upgradable, they are, but like our Grand Design has two 30-pound tanks, and I think this is like a 15 or 20-pound tank, so it's just got the one, but it's for a weekend, really, this is. Alright, so we have a battery kill switch there as well, which I really quite like that being there. Our one is inside the bay. There is another one actually inside the bay. Now this, not only is this most affordable, it comes with a tyre link, which I don't know what that is. I'm going to ask Stan in a minute, but I'm assuming tyre pressure monitor. Then you have an inverter here, and you have solar to charge that battery, which is fantastic, because if you're storing it at home and you don't have power hookups, then that keeps the battery topped up, runs things like the fridge and lights, stuff like that. Okay, we have the water heater. I was going to say hot water heater, but it's not, because it heats water. But then again, it is hot water, and it's a heater.
Heat water hotter than it was hot.
So you could actually heat hot water, so it could be a hot water heater. Anyway, it is endless hot water, so it is a, what do they call it? A
on demand?
On demand, thank you. Yeah. So obviously the on demand stuff you need to be plugged into to shore power, so that worries me a little bit. So you don't have a water heater that you can run off propane, but maybe you can. Actually, does it run off? It runs propane.
Yeah, it runs propane.
So it's not electric. Okay, so ignore everything I just said.
It's just done so much research.
I'm new to this RV thing, all right? Okay, so
pretty nice.
yeah, exactly. So we have manual jacks as well. Obviously, we have the automatic ones. All of the tank pulls are all there. That's standard. You've got your low point drains. There's another one over there for the water heater. Sorry, I did miss city water and fresh water. So that's to fill up your tank. That is to if you're using shore water. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's the power. Nice.
That's cute.
Okay.
It's never going to get it back in.
It doesn't
really. What you don't want to do is rip it out, because then the rewiring process is a little bit.
That's putting it back in.
Don't pull that too hard though.
Okay, so this is where this is under that cabinet. That's pretty impressive. That goes all the way up. That's a bunch of space that you can use for a lot of different things actually.
Not a table or chairs or anything though, because the hatch is so small.
Oh yeah, that's true. This is going to be your problem, yeah,
Yeah.
that being that small, but honestly, that's a lot more space than I thought. That obviously goes under the chair and into that cabinet behind here, but you could get well, if you break the chair in half, you could put it up here.
Or if it's a camp chair, you
Or if,
probably get it.
if you're good at yoga and stuff, you can get out there as an emergency exit.
Okay, all the doors have latches. Again, manual thing there. That's your cable hookup. Spare tyre. Lights. Oh, it's got backup cam, or is it just pre-wired?
Pre-wire.
It's pre-wired Furion backup cam.
Now, the nice thing about the jacks though is you can actually lift with those because they are jacks.
Oh, they are actually jacks.
Yeah,
not
they're actually
stabilised.
jacks because electronic are just stabilizers. Those are stabilizers, but you can technically lift a little bit with those because
shouldn't.
it's an actual jack.
We
I
shouldn't.
wouldn't put too much on it, but it's also a great way to wake up the neighbors and say goodbye.
Oh, yeah, everyone's got the drill attachment. Okay, so we have one AC. It even has an awning, which we can't test because we're right next to another rig here. And then we have outdoor power, and then the furnace.
That's cute.
I'm seriously impressed by this. For the price point, I'm really, really impressed. What do you think, Natalie? We can see you.
Just ran off and
We can
hid.
see you, Stan.
Right, let me get my list.
Okay, Natalie, let's rate this using just try out our rating system for the first rig.
Is it
we're
just
looking
out of
at.
10?
Out of 10.
All right, so price is going to be 10
I think
out of 10.
affordability is 10 out of 10.
All right, quality.
Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. I was expecting like a 2, but I'm actually going to go for a
5?
no, a 4. I think.
Okay, fine. I would give it 4.5.
I'll change it to a 4 later.
Okay, attractiveness.
Uh,
I like it.
it looks okay.
It's crisp.
It's not.
Blue.
It's not attractive.
Okay.
I'm going to say it's not the worst I've seen. I'm going to go 3.
4.5.
4. No way. 4.5.
Okay, all right. All right.
Stan, what would you rate it attractiveness?
I mean, it's not any of our wives, but it's pretty nice.
Oh, what a suck up. Love him.
Such a sales guy. Such a
So
sales
3 is
guy.
generous.
All right.
All right. Ease of transport. I think this would be easy to transport, right?
Well, it's
Lightweight,
still
but
towable
it's
though.
Still a travel
No
trailer.
slides, so yeah.
Still
Yeah.
towable. There's no slides. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's pretty. I'm going to give it a 7 or an
How
8.
much does it weigh?
This one, it should be on the side there, but
We will write how much. Yeah, we will write how much it weighs over
It's
it.
set ready 3,180 pounds.
3,000 pounds. Could you tow that with an SUV?
The right SUV.
The big SUV.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So I'm
Good
going.
to
Yeah,
know.
I'd probably say an 8,
An 8.
7 or 8.
All right, let's do that. 8, and then space for dogs.
It's not as bad as I thought.
2.
2.
It's not, yeah, it's
Okay.
all right for the weekends, but not for if we're
Yeah,
doing
not
long
full-time
trips.
living.
Office space 0.
Well, no, but it has the dinette and it faces the other way.
Okay.
So that is a pro.
1.
So I would say office space 3.
Right now you're getting generous.
So the issue is with one of them. There's one of them we very nearly bought the Grand Design, the lower one to the
MV
reflection. I can't remember what it is.
Well, something,
Loved it,
yeah.
and it was and it had an office. It had a desk.
Yeah.
But the desk faced the whole rig. So if Natalie was watching TV whilst I'm on a Zoom call,
That was pointless.
it wasn't going to work. Inside space for socialising.
No, yeah,
No.
I mean, it's alright, it's got the...
I'd say 0.
Alright, fine.
1. Give it 1
We'll
because
give it
you're going to
1.
have 4 people in there.
Off-grid capabilities.
Well, it's got the solar prep.
It does, yeah.
I don't know about the tanks. We didn't actually have a look at the tanks, but I'm sure they're not going to be massive. So I'm going to go, let's say, I'm going to double check on the tanks, and if I change my mind, then I'll put it up below. But I'm going to say probably a 2.
TV placement. Not great,
No.
because it was something.
Yeah, just one.
And set up and tear down, this is still low, because it's
Well-
still having to set up and tear down.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
not
manual jacks, so that's going to be even worse.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 2.
Alright.
The only thing worse is having a massive trailer with everything manual. So
Not my cup of tea, but
Really?
we've got some more rigs to go see, so.
we are. So anyway, thank you for watching. This is only going to be a quick one. We're going to go look at various different RVs because we really don't know
bore
what
you
we
with
want.
the long 30-minute videos.
Yeah, and I'm sure Matt has probably reviewed this at some point, so you can go and check out Matt's RV reviews. So anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the thanks button because Natalie loves it when you do that. And if you'd like to join and become a member and become a Braziere and support a couple of tits, Natalie and myself, then you can hit the join button. Thank you to everyone below who's already done that. We will see you next week for another rig review.